What up, ladies and gentlemen? It's about that time for another episode of I Hate the Homies, episode number 99. Rock Teasy is who I be.
It's your boy Griff, a.k.a. Mr. Raider Nation, a.k.a. Mr. Go Blue, a.k.a. 2 Trizzle 99. I got a couple. Warren Sapp, Aaron Donald, J.J. Watts. How about that? And I hate the homies.
There you go, dog. You got it right. 3 for 3.
We ain't got to vet him on this.
No, he good on those right there, dog.
Thank you.
And also, 99 is how many nicknames he done gave himself, too.
I mean, God dog. I mean, I thought he wasn't going to stop. Dang, Griff. And it's your boy Supa Dave. But guess what, y'all?
We don't care.
We don't care.
So, man, let's get into this thing, man. We got the NBA Finals. Of course, the Boston Celtics have already punched their ticket. Dallas Mavericks looking to punch their ticket in Game 5, possibly 6, depending on what Minnesota going to do. We're going to give you our thoughts and opinions on that. And big news in Major League Baseball. The Negroe League's statistics for over 2,300 players have been implemented into Major League Baseball career stats. So we got ourselves a new all-time career hit leader or batting average leader. So we'll tell you who that is. Yes, sir. And, of course, you can't talk about women's sports without bringing up the name Caitlin Clark. How is she doing so far in her early WNBA career and amongst other rookies that are doing their thing. So we're going to get into all that. Stay tuned, man. I hate the homies. It goes down right now.
You done messed up, Aaron.
Yeah, huh? I've been geeking for this broadcast. Got me in my bag, cause all they do is talk a lot of trash. Wait until I see them face to face off of this podcast. What you gotta say now? Check the facts, don't have the wrong stat. Rock T, he a genius as a sport, make Ricky smile, boy. Supa Dave, Holly come up short on like it's Cowboys. Always controversial, Griff call out plays, no rehearsal. Got me talking all in circles. I hate the homies. And Griff be laughing like it's funny. But they never bet no money. They my mans, but they throw me. I hate the homies.
All right, so let's start off with NBA Finals, y'all. You know, I think, Griff, you called me the other day while you were doing your radio show. You were like, Rock, who's your prediction in the East? Who's your prediction in the West? And if I'm not mistaken, the Sports Genius said Boston and the Dallas Mavericks was going to meet up in the NBA Finals. Did I not, or did I say?
Now, Supa Dave, I have to admit, he did say that. It was before the series was over. Would actually think the Boston series had just started, maybe Game 1. And he said it. Dallas wasn't even out the other series yet.
And Dallas still not out, so he's still not right.
Well, I want Supa Dave to say something.
This series is over. I'm not going to sit here and let the NBA make me stretch this thing. If you want to do a gentleman's sweep, which is 4-1, that's fine too. But this series is over.
Can we get Supa Dave to admit something real fast? Now, he actually did admit it on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. It took him a lot because I could tell he was steaming at the ears. But do you want to retract your statement of what you thought Kyrie Irving was going to do with the Dallas Mavericks? And would you like me to refresh your memory? Or
no, because I said it just a couple of weeks ago on our podcast.
Yeah, he said it.
He said it
already.
You did?
Yes.
Okay,
my bad. I didn't take anything. I said
he was going to be a cancer.
Yeah, he was a mental case off the court. We all can agree on that. We can ask Kevin Durant on that. We can ask James Harden. We can ask the old Boston Celtics, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. He played with those guys years ago. So, no. But he's a different player right now. Hell, he's, 33 now?
All right. So you're saying what I said then, right?
What?
What I was talking about is when you were talking about Kyrie Irving being a cancer, he's not gonna help the Dallas Mavericks. It's gonna be a problem in the locker room.
And that's why I said I was wrong. He's proven me wrong, which is fine. That's great.
All right. Look at that, Griff.
All right, Rock T. Don't make the man say he was wrong twice. The man said he was wrong. We did a whole thing about what?
But
Supa
again,
Dave is wrong. Don't do it 2 episodes in a row. That's dirty.
Griff,
you sound like a wife.
But exactly sounds like my wife. I mean, God, no. Okay, I know y'all want where y'all want to go with that.
Bringing up old stuff. Stop it, Rock. I'm not gonna let you. Leave that man alone.
All right, so it's safe to say it's gonna be Mavericks, Boston.
I'm not going there yet.
You think they're gonna come back from being down 3-0 for the first time in history?
This you're gonna have to. I mean, really, 3-1. Supa Dave, you know sports hella good, dog.
If it's one team that can possibly do it, because of I like Anthony Edwards, I like his attitude.
I
think they can. All the games have been close. The way the Minnesota Timberwolves have lost the last 3 or 4 games, the last 3 games was how? In the last 3 minutes of the series. The last 3 minutes where they couldn't score a basket. And who's been missing in this series until game 4 was Karl Anthony Towns. Shooting threes. He's building.
Let's skip all the niceties. I bet today is over. What you want to bet?
Yeah,
you betting or you just saying out of your heart? Because I also like Ant-Man. But they not ready. They just not ready yet. That's all.
They done. Here's why they done. And we all love Anthony Edwards. But are you watching the fire in the eyes of all the Dallas Mavericks? Not just Luka. Man. Not just Kyrie.
The boys want it.
Washington. Oh, man, they one of them. It's like, man, one, we ain't afraid of you. Two, man, y'all better recognize who we are. And they playing with, man, I'm just watching their body language and the facial expressions and their aggression. Like, man, it's over. This series is over, man. Dallas Mavericks, they going to the NBA Finals.
But y'all giving the Mavericks too much. I like Luka. Believe me. He's a hell of a player. And they have a backcourt of Kyrie Irving and Luka, and they're playing outstanding. They played outstanding in the last 3 series. I'm not taking anything away from them. But again, all these games have been close. And believe me, if you can find a bucket or a bucket or 2 for the Minnesota Timberwolves in game 1, 2, and 3, they have a chance to win. And remember the last shot. Remember the last shot that Luka had on Rudy Gobert, the defensive player of the year? When everybody knew. And that's where it's bad coaching. That's where the bad coaching comes in. Why in the hell I would double team Luka in game 2. I'm not letting him take that shot, that 3-pointer. On Rudy Gobert, he's been killing him since he was with Utah. They knew that.
Well, let me address the games that have been close situations. Sir, do you realize that they are in the Western Conference Finals? The games are supposed to be close, dog. It's the game.
Are you gonna listen to what I said? I said the last 3 minutes. I don't get caught up in that 20-point lead in the third period when everybody go crazy. To me, if you got a 20-point lead in the fourth period and a team comes back, that's more impressive. Everybody's shooting threes now. That's why Karl Anthony Towns he's been horrible. He's like 4 for 32 shooting 3-pointers.
No,
you a big guy.
I'm with you on that.
Post
dog.
up, man.
Yeah, we with you on all that. I'm just trying to bring you into the fold of. Do you really think Minnesota's going to stress this?
I just said I do. Yes, I do.
Okay. All right.
I'm not making a bet on it, if that's what you want to.
Then you don't believe it.
No.
Oh, no, don't do that. Don't do that.
No. I know that ain't your team or nothing like that. I ain't even going to put you in that situation. But I like to say.
No.
Hey, the TCU Horned Frogs wasn't his team either when he bet against Michigan Wolverines. Was that the bet
I wanted to shut Griff up. Yes,
yeah, but that was his. Yeah, but that was my team in real life. And Dallas ain't my team either. So I'm just betting to say, like, I want to know as a man. You really believe them boys gonna come back and beat?
It's and if they have that attitude, we've only seen it once in sports. When was that?
Give me $20 then.
We only seen it. It's not in basketball, but you should know this,
yeah,
Rob.
man, it's the Yankees and Boston Red Sox.
Thank
Absolutely.
You. They were down 3-0, right?
No. We know it's possible. We know it's possible, but it's a lot of momentum going against Minnesota, and like you said, I just don't think they're ready. I think it says a lot about them that they made it to the finals. They knocked out a huge team in Denver. Nobody will forget that, but that took a lot out of them.
I heard
if they would have had Dallas. If they'd have had Dallas when they had Denver, I think they might have beat Dallas.
I heard this player say this before.
I'm listening.
I heard this player say this. When you play a series, a 7-game series, your superstar is going to win at least 2 games for you. Who are the 2 superstars for the Minnesota Timberwolves? Edwards, and it's supposed to be Towns, right?
That's right.
Towns ain't showed up until game 4. The other part is if you want to win another game, which is game 3, your role guys, they may play a big part on you winning the game. And then that 4th game, coaching. And that's where I said coaching failed them in game 2. And then for the other guys not stepping up, and I'm talking about Karl Anthony Towns, that's been the problem. Dallas guys have shown up. I'm not taking anything away from
I
them.
like the philosophy. I actually like that.
Yes.
I'm totally agreeing with what you just said. And guess what? It is games left, and this ain't automatic. But I feel, and I think Rock will agree with me, they not gonna win in Dallas. I don't care what you talk about, what another player said and all that woo woo woo. The house that Mark Cuban built, that ain't you. You've been there before. That ain't.
Believe me,
easy.
I'm on the
You
island by
win
myself.
easy.
I'm on the island by
Okay.
myself. I'm not saying everybody's on the same island with me.
Punch your ticket, baby. Mavs going to the NBA Finals. Can we move on to
Remember
the
I
next
said
topic?
this, okay? Remember I said this. Go ahead. We can move on.
Oh, we'll remember, all right, and we're gonna remind you too.
I know y'all will.
We gonna
You the
remind
same
you, too.
person that can't let Kyrie Irving go what I said about him.
Of course not, doggone it. So let's talk about the great news that Major League Baseball made regarding our Negro Leagues. Let's get it, man. We're going to discuss that next.
Raise a spoon to Grandma, who always took all the hungry cousins to McDonald's for McNuggets and the Play Slide. Have something sweet in her honor. Come to McDonald's and treat yourself to the Grandma McFlurry today. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. At participating McDonald's for a limited time.
All right, y'all. So great news in the world of sports. If you guys are not a baseball fan, if you don't follow Major League Baseball, if you never heard of the Negro Leagues, well, Negro Leagues was a league that was developed and made specifically for African-American baseball players way back in the day before Jackie Robinson was the first player to play in Major League Baseball. And then slowly but surely after he busted them doors down, other Negro League players got invited to come play in Major League Baseball as well. But this Negro Leagues has been around for years, just as long as Major League Baseball. So these statistics, they were keeping their own stats as well. And they never, up until now, a 3-year research project, Major League Baseball has incorporated the Negro League's statistics. So this means over 2,300 Negro League players' stats have been added to Major League Baseball career stats. So this has shaken up the record books, guys.
Almost shed a tear this morning when I was reading it. I was like, yo, really?
Yeah, dog.
Because automatically, so for the people who still kind of don't understand what Rock T, how about this? Automatically, Josh Gibson right now is better than Babe Ruth.
Yes.
So we ain't got to hear Babe Ruth. And slugging or percentage or something like that.
On-base
But then
percentage, slugging, and batting average.
you understand me? Do y'all understand
He's
how
the-
big that is?
Josh Gibson.
Now, I know Josh Gibson family ain't never going to repeat it, but I know, mate. You know what? Kudos to Major League Baseball. Thank you for the inclusion.
Yes.
Has it been too long? Yes. Are we used to people having to die before they can get their proper dues as African Americans? Absolutely. But thank you to Major League Baseball for including our people, because it wasn't a 5-season thing that black people did to get together. It was proper. It was so proper that Major League Baseball stole a lot from the Negro Leagues. They stole a lot. So, being included, I'm sure some of the surviving players from there aren't happy, but at least we getting our proper due.
Absolutely. And this means that Major League Baseball, from the marketing perspective, and I hope they do this,
please bring back the swag,
Get
dog.
the
I
merch.
need all of it. Yes,
Get
bring
all
back
of
the merch,
Yes,
homie.
sir.
Didn't we do a show, maybe it was a year ago, where it was some kind of, I don't know if we had that person on. We had somebody on doing a doc.
His daddy, somebody made a documentary.
Okay, that's what I thought, yeah.
Yeah. And the son really broke it down. I watched the documentary. I don't know if you guys watched it, but it was so like Major League Baseball Major League Baseball ain't the only people that stole from black people. I mean, I don't believe Thomas Edison made nothing. I think it's a black. I don't think white inventors invented nothing. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. It's sad that I had to be in my 40s to find out that a black person made the traffic light, that a black person made the escalators, that a black person made a broom and a dustpan and an elevator and a mailbox. And I mean, you know what I'm saying? But we was told we just made peanut butter, and we made good oils from peanut butter. So
a black man made the super soaker water gun.
Dave, I know why you laughing, Dave. They put that in our mind.
Yeah.
That okay. Black people did a lot with peanut and made peanut butter and like that was it. Like that was it. So for our children to be able to say, oh yeah, a black person made the first steamboat engine, and you know what I'm saying? We have to take it how we can take it. And again, Major League Baseball, thank you. We'll take our thank you, but I'm with Rock T. Where is the merch? Because the merch going to,
man.
Because remember.
Shoot.
So I guess I have to imagine so we talking about maybe 93, 94, when everybody was on the Negro League.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
Merchandise. Remember that? Like right after we was all wearing African stuff, like the Africa.
Ain't none of us been to Africa except
early
Griff.
90s. Huh?
Ain't none of us been to Africa except Griff.
No. But in the 90s, I hadn't been either.
Yeah.
So, I'm talking about I was in Germany in 92, and I was there with a bunch of brothers from the East Coast, and they was all conscious on, with the wood Africa necklaces. But then right after that, it turned into jerseys. And remember,
Yes,
the
sir.
athletes start wearing, when the athletes start wearing the other athletes' jerseys, and then they incorporated the Negro League jerseys, and we got to see all them different uniforms. Like,
dog.
That was a bananas time.
They coming
and
back.
then if you was lucky, you could have the jacket that had all the teams on it.
Yes, sir. They all coming back. So
But
kudos.
who makes the money off of this?
Of course, Major League Baseball, but I'm pretty
Major League
sure.
Baseball.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna be setting some stuff up, some funds up for probably
Good.
some living family members of some of these Negro League stars that they're gonna be highlighting.
Because I know Babe Ruth family getting something.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know it doesn't just end with Babe Ruth. I know his great grandkids is out here eating. So
It's
all
long,
good.
It's long
And
overdue.
then Babe Ruth looked a little black. I don't want to.
Oh, you talking about because of the nose? Don't do that, man.
Well, not just because of the nose, but if you really look at it, Babe Ruth looked like the lady that freed the slaves. If you put them next to each other with the Underground Railroad. I'm just saying.
No, he looked like he had
face,
looked like a little
he
black
had
in
a
him.
very ethnic face. That's all I'm gonna say.
And he got the name Babe.
Right.
Hey,
You
Babe.
know black people name. We name everybody Man and Babe and yeah. Don't get me started. Anyway,
I'm not giving Major League that much of props. I think they needed to do this. It's long overdue, but their game has been suffering, and that a major suffering is because
we ain't no black people in
I was
baseball
gonna say
no more.
because we're not
3%,
watching and we're not
4%.
playing.
Yep.
We're
Yeah.
not watching and we're not playing.
Well,
That's the problem.
Exactly. So this was a great marketing move for them. But I will shout out to MLB Develops. What that is a youth development program that they have started over the last few years. And most of those players that go through MLB Develop programs and showcase are black and brown kids that are playing the sport of baseball. So, they slowly but surely coming back around. And I love it. I'm down for it, man. I'm down for it.
I should have played baseball.
You should have, dog.
That's what. Listen.
I would.
Baseball is the one, dog.
Yes, sir.
Guaranteed
Hell of a
money like
shot.
basketball. You only
been a
got to
hell of a
look.
shortstop.
Outfielder. Think about an outfielder job. Do it really come out that way that often? Are you really diving on your stomach every play?
Man, they know
No.
we're playing with crickets on the field and
Yeah.
and looking at people in the stands, but I can see myself as a shortstop.
Well, because of your stature,
I knew
maybe.
that's where you wanted to go.
Actually, you wouldn't
I
even
gave
be a
y'all
good
that one.
shortstop. You too short, actually.
I mean your stature.
I see you as a glove. I think you would have been
the actual glove.
I think you would have been an awesome glove for a man.
Where's
my glove?
I set myself up for the
and
insult.
it talks.
Hold on, glove. Hold on. The refs had to keep checking the glove because they think, why is your glove talking? Oh, it's a man. Never mind. Resume the game. Game on.
Be quiet. What position did you play, Ron?
Man, I was a center fielder, a little bit of second base. I mean, I played all the outfield position, but center field and second was my main two positions.
And what position can we see Griff playing if he played Major League Baseball?
I can see him being a catcher.
I don't. That's so hard on your knees. People don't even know.
Sitting on his ass.
That's why I could put on my. That's why I would be a catcher, and I would put on my Dave. I would just put Dave on my chest like a baby, so I won't hurt myself.
Yep,
How about that?
That's it. On that note. Let's talk about Caitlin Clark and we're going to give our grades on her early WNBA career so far. That's going to be next.
Raise a spoon to Grandma, who always took all the hungry cousins to McDonald's for McNuggets and the Play Slide. Have something sweet in her honor. Come to McDonald's and treat yourself to the Grandma McFlurry today. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. At participating McDonald's for a limited time.
All right, so the Indiana Fever, they are 1-6. They've only won one game at this point.
Lost
only
7
won
of 8.
one game.
Yeah, they lost 7 of 8.
So they're 1-7 right now. Okay, but Caitlin Clark,
8. Something. No, 7 of 8. Yeah, 1 and
1-7.
What are we doing? We don't keep up with WNBA. Look at y'all.
Oh no, it's just like they 1-7. So the point is though is Caitlin Clark, of course. Like
every game I will say she's gotten better. Every game she gets more points. Her last game she just got 30. She's the first WNBA rookie to get 30 points, some assists, and some rebounds at the same time. Yeah.
Yeah, she's averaging 17 points a game. What just happened?
I got dogs, going crazy. Like I'm sorry.
I
don't know what just fell.
They heard Caitlin's name. They wanted to get autographed. Like everybody else.
Shit, there's dogs back there, man. You got some kids you ain't tell us about, bro.
Don't do that. I told you. Hold on a second. Dave.
Yeah.
Get out of here. You hear how he got sucked in, Rock? He said, yeah. Dave, I'm taping a show. Please. Go do something. It's summertime now.
No, you didn't. No,
your dog's name
walked right
Dave.
into that one. That was awesome.
All right, so she averages 17 points a game, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 1.4 steals. Solid, very solid. It's
not mad at them stats.
As you said, man, she getting better every game. And
now her team just suck.
Look, and of course everybody blaming her.
Let's keep it real. But when you the number 1 pick, you go to the sorry team. So let's all.
Well, no, yeah, technically yes, but the team shouldn't be sorry because they got some dogs on the team. Because
they've been getting number 1 picks for the last 4 years. They're
like the Cincinnati Bengals. But you remember the Cincinnati Bengals kept getting number 1 picks all those years. And
number one. Then they got a quarterback.
So now you got to start looking at the coach. And here's my prediction that I put on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. I'm gonna say it again.
Somebody getting fired.
Yeah, she's gonna get fired, and they're gonna replace her with the Iowa coach who just retired, Lisa Bluter.
Oh, did she?
Wow. Caitlin's old coach. Not only did she retire, one of the assistant coaches retired as well.
They just gonna bring back the squad.
Come on, dog.
Hawkeyes. It's just gonna be the Hawkeyes with Indiana uniforms on. Come on,
man. You know it's gonna happen. So
I like that a lot.
Did Iowa ever win anything?
No, they never won. They went to the championship twice.
Why would I bring her in?
Because it just makes sense. It's Caitlin Clark. It's a great story. It's like, it is.
Because you got to keep that momentum with this Caitlin girl.
And she was smart. Lisa Bluter was smart for retiring because it wasn't going to be the recruiting that's coming into Iowa is not going to be. You ain't going to see Iowa ranked too much longer.
No.
They'll start off at the beginning of the season ranked.
And they're going to get knocked off by a few teams and then welcome.
Say back to reality.
I just think we all need to settle down on the Caitlin Clark. That's fine. I mean, she's at what you say, 17 points a game. Now, like some of the games I've watched, she has turned the ball over. Her body language is not always good.
I saw.
Yeah,
I watched a half. I ain't gonna lie. I watched a half a game.
I was like, this is what we're promoting right now. I mean, she's a great shooter, but she's a great three-point shooter. She has to do something that Steph did when he got to the NBA, and I know we give her time, but just like some of these guys in the NBA, get a mid-range game. It ain't always about.
Well, she need to do more than get a mid-range. She need to stop looking like Wednesday from the.
Thank you.
From the. It's her look, dog.
It's her look.
I'm not saying she gotta.
It drags you down.
I think she need a little bob. I think I can't deal with that Wednesday from the Munsters, dog.
Who was that? The Droopy. Remember the cartoon back in the day?
Yes.
Droopy.
Oh dear.
Yes, that's who she looked like. That's exactly what she looks like.
I'm pretty
when
sure.
Droopy had them fleas. Remember he had them fleas? That was the band. Okay. All right. We all over the place. Back to Caitlin. You said give her a grade. Yeah. Her or a team. If I had to give her a grade, I would say right now I think she's playing at a B-, but that could go up.
That's fair. That's fair. What about you, Dave?
I got her at a C-. Again, body language is what I've seen. The turnovers she has to cut down on. We know she can shoot, but her defense has to get better. So, to me, a C-.
Them girls is quicker. Them girls that ain't college.
She's playing against women, and that's what we all said at the beginning. Who was that? I can't think of her name. Played for Connecticut. I think she's with the Phoenix Suns. Diana?
You mean Phoenix? You talking the Phoenix Mercury?
Yeah.
Diana
Taurasi. Yes.
Yeah.
She said it. She said it was going to be an adjustment.
Right.
Anybody.
Yeah.
But it's going to be an adjustment for anybody who is a rookie at anything.
Yeah.
You got to get in there and first of all, everybody hates you. That's just number one. You took somebody's spot. They done gave you all this money. Everybody hates you. So it's up to you. They banking on your youth. They banking on your youth and you wanting it. But I'm with you on that, Dave. I don't know if she's the proper leader of the team yet, but she is the face of the WNBA right now. And she need to lift her shoulders up, take them on the chin, and just keep saying, I guess now you go 1-9 or 1-10. Yeah, somebody going to get fired, but not only that, but now as a team, we need to come together. Okay, they done fired the coach, but me, Dave, and Rock, we still on the team. What can we do better? What aren't we doing? Let's go to lunch. Let's have some dinner. Because once you start losing, so basketball is different than losing in football. Because if you lose it, it's only 17, 18 games in football. It's a gang of games in basketball. And once that losing start, you get off the court, you go in a lot. Because I done been in, Dave, I know you done been in a lot of lockers too. Don't nobody want to talk. Ain't nobody looking at each other. People putting on their clothes and leaving.
That's all they want to do is get out. It's depressing.
Well, I think a fair grade is a B-, Griff. I'm with you on that. B- for Caitlin Clark. There's a lot of things. To Dave's point, she turnovers, she got to cut them down. She's getting it a little bit better with the turnovers because coming out the block, she was turning that ball over like 10 times. 10 times a game. She got it down. Okay. She's around 5 or 6 now. So, she's going to be fine, man. I mean, I love what she's doing with the sport. I just hope her teammates have her back. And so I have a bad feeling that all her teammates don't support her. I think probably half of the locker room is like, let's go. The other half is probably say it ain't all about you. But we're not there. It is what it is. So B- is my grade.
And let me say this. I'm going to ruffle some feathers right now. She's getting us to watch WNBA games like she did in college basketball. But again, I've watched a few games in the WNBA, and I have to say, it's still bad basketball. I don't know if I can stomach it.
I'd like to piggyback on
I
Supa
can't
Dave.
stomach it. I'm just telling you.
I'd like to piggyback and say I've watched 3 whole games. I hated it. I lost minutes.
Okay, I thought it was
didn't
me.
even care, dog.
Yes.
I was so mad. I was like, stupid Rock T got me watching this game. I'm sitting there. I was so mad. And then I was like, I'm not going to enjoy WNBA basketball until Rock T's daughter play.
Look,
and I'm
That's
sitting
probably
next to
when I can
Roxy and his
enjoy it.
wife
Yeah.
and his family, and then I get to cheer too, because right now I'm just not vested in it. You know what I'm saying? My kids, none of my kids play basketball in school, male or female. I ain't played one game of organized basketball growing up. I'm not that vested in it, and I felt like I was being punished watching them 3 games that I watched.
Well, let me
Super Dave.
let me jump in.
I'm with you, dog. I was
jump
so
in.
mad at Rock, though.
It is.
I wasn't even mad at the refs and everything. I was looking. I was like, stupid Rock T got me. I'm wasting my life right here.
Well, let me say
His
this,
daughter
man.
ain't even playing.
I'm not going to sit up here and let y'all disrespect the WNBA like that. Yes, it's
We
very
just did.
entertaining. Now, you guys are looking for probably some Harlem Globetrotter type players.
No,
No,
don't do
I'm
that,
not.
dog.
You know what
Don't
I'm
do
saying?
that,
Don't try to make
You
it
want me
bigger.
to throw a bucket of confetti at you?
Hey, listen, man, the game is I love it. It's not bad. Now, okay, could it be a little bit more entertaining at times throughout the course of an entire game? Sure it can. But overall, I love the space that the WNBA is right now, and I enjoy watching every game that I watch. I watch it from
How
start
many
to
games
finish.
you watch for reals? I literally
real,
watched
yeah.
3.
Oh man, I probably watched about 8 or 9 games so far.
God dog,
Okay.
man.
No, I'm
And
listen.
what? And out of them 8 or 9, what team did you watch the most?
Man, I try to watch as many as I can because we know a lot of players on these teams because they've all
I
played.
thought so.
We've
And
been
I
around
knew you
it.
was gonna say I'm not just watching one person. I'm watching
Yeah.
Chicago. I'm
Between
watching
my-
Connecticut.
between-
I'm watching.
I'm telling you, man, all these girls played with my oldest daughter, Lyric, and then of course
Uh-huh.
Harmony. So we've been around these. We watch these girls grow up on the basketball court. So we're just fans of the sport in general. And so every time a game is on TV, it don't even have to be on TV. We're watching on ESPN Plus. We'll check them out. So I love it, man. So I'm just I'm a little bit biased, a little bit, I guess. But
Well, we want you to be, and
That's fine, yes.
we said. Super Dave and I said we're gonna be deliberate about watching WNBA games this season because of you, and I just want to say because of you, I've lost time. Okay,
Good time.
And here go the bad part. You know what was worse about the game that I watched?
What's
They
that?
actually tried to have some cheerleaders.
They did.
I don't-
I've never seen.
Dave, the cheerleaders.
When they all wearing suits.
Say, man.
Men
Y'all
in
gonna
black.
stop.
They was the men in black.
On that
Super
note-
Dave, that's so funny, dog. I'm gonna figure out how to say that on stage, dog. That is awesome.
And Rock, hold
just
on,
like-
Rock. Let me
I
say
said,
this.
why is the cheerleading like? Is this like a lower level cheerlead? Now I got family members that are in professional cheer parents, like going to Orlando and paying for cheerleading costs.
Mhm.
Where did they get these WNBA dog?
Okay.
You owe me. Let me see, Rock. 3 games, 4 periods. I'm gonna need about 300 minutes about you, dog. Like including the horrible commercials, dog.
Oh my God. and let me say this, Rock. Let me say this, because people are gonna bash me and Griff for what we just said about the WNBA. But for all those people that's bashing us, and you look at the stands right now, and it's all for Caitlin, that's fine. But if all the women were interested in the WNBA,
Yeah, it
it
would
would
be
fill
packed.
up.
It would crazy.
It would fill up arenas. not
5
about
billion
us.
women on the planet.
Yes.
Stop it.
We should know that they're mostly in the kitchen,
Say,
barefoot and pregnant.
That was Super Dave, and yeah, thank you. Cue the sound right there.
That was
Man, how you gonna,
bad.
come on, man.
They got time. They got time to go see a game.
Disrespect our women like that, man. Come
Got
on.
time to go see a game. They ain't got nothing else to do.
Listen, the WNBA is in good hands, and yes, a lot of women support it, and it's not just about. Come on, man. It has finally reached the
I
point.
don't want them to be slam dunking, and I don't want them to be, but it's missing something.
It's missing something. The game
and
is
then,
like-
and
it's
then
like
how
the-
about this too? So just so it's known to the people that's listening, I ain't watching NBA during the season like that anyway.
Oh, me neither.
Like I go to some games. You know what I'm saying? I'm more vested in the playoffs than I am 82 games. I live in Atlanta. I've been here a year. I ain't go to no Hawks games. Yeah, and then they were sorry. Like that ain't fun. That ain't fun at all. So for the people who say you ain't watching now, I don't watch basketball. I think it's something wrong with tall people. I don't think you like a Great Dane human being. You're not supposed to be 6'19". There's something
that's
wrong
what I've been
with
saying
your
about
bones.
you and Rock T. Tall people, when you're average size like me, everything's right in the world.
But you're not average,
And for the
dog.
people who don't know
average.
what size Supa Dave is, put a spoon next to a bowl.
Oh, wow.
And then you could,
Okay.
and he would be the bowl.
Shut up.
Yes, sir.
He's a bowl.
On that note, we finna get up out of here, man. Listen, y'all continue to support the WNBA, and you're right, Griff. Only thing that's missing a little bit is a little bit more flair. Let me use that
Yeah,
word.
it's
A little bit more
missing
flair.
something,
So
dog.
behind the back passes, a little shake and bake, the no look. It's Chelsea Gray, point guard for the Las Vegas Aces. She got flair.
Now,
you know what I'm saying?
now I watched the whole game of them, and you don't owe me them minutes. Them girls want it.
Come on,
them
dog.
girls. I watched
Which
their
team?
game when they got their rings.
Yes, sir.
What you talking about, Las Vegas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chelsea Gray, Chelsea
Dog,
Plum.
they having
all of
fun,
them.
dog. They having fun.
And I could do without all that screaming too. After just getting slapped or something, they
You
scream
gotta
like
scream.
women.
You gotta be emotional.
No, they do be yelling
You gotta
though.
be
like,
emotional.
Oh,
Absolutely.
man, it's too much.
No, it's
man.
not.
You know
better
what we
release
need
that.
to do? All three of us need to watch. We need to go to a game, and it don't have to be Caitlin Clark game. Because first of all, I'm not paying Laker tickets for a
Hell
team
no.
that's 1-16. That's number one. I don't care how good the girl is.
I
I'd
feel like
rather
a
go
white girl.
see.
I'm good.
I'm a fan of how fine what's her name is from LSU over there in Chicago.
Angel
I like
Reese.
them.
Reese. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go to a Chicago-Dallas game or something, and then you can explain it to it. And then being live, a lot of people don't know. People don't watch hockey. People don't watch soccer. But going to a hockey match, especially, the Dallas Stars,
Come on with it.
going to a soccer match, you will, it's the energy of the crowd
Yes, sir.
that brings people alive. But then you go to what Dave said. If ain't nobody in the stands, then ain't no energy in the audience, then ain't no energy on the court, and
Exactly.
now you owe me minutes.
And that's
again.
he owe both of us minutes.
The arenas are filling up even when Caitlin Clark is not playing. So there it
You
is.
right.
There it is. It's happening, man. So, episode number 99 coming to a close.
We got to vet him on that last thing he just said.
No,
I
for
don't
real.
believe that part.
They are.
Without Caitlin,
Yeah.
okay,
They may not be all sold out, but they're filling up.
okay.
They at least have 80, 85%, which is
Hey,
an
Rock.
increase. Yeah.
Stop saying what things are when you don't know.
Exactly. He just throwing
You're making
stats
things
out.
up.
telling
We
y'all.
just looked at a statistic just now, and ain't that many people in the stadium. You could shout out to the cameraman for ESPN 7 by not showing the crowd because you know better.
You know when the camera is on the lower level only, they don't pan up to the upper level. That means ain't nobody sitting in that upper level.
Yeah, ooh.
Like at a college bowl game,
Yep.
all the college bowl games,
Yes.
they never pan up into the stands. They keep you close on the field.
Man, I Hate the Homies podcast, episode number 99. Rock Teasies, who I be.
It's your boy Griff, a.k.a. Raider Nation, a.k.a. Go Blue, a.k.a. Jason the Jet Terry, and I Hate the Homies, 99, man. Great job, guys.
And this is your boy Supa Dave. The glove. That's what y'all call me now? The glove. I like that.
A.K.A. Komodo Dragon.
Hey, wait. I don't like that, man. Don't be using that. The glove. The glove. But guess what, y'all?
He the glove, dog. He the mitt. He the mitt.
No, I like the glove better. It sounds better. It sounds more.
No, the mitt, dog.
You a mitt, dog.
Oh, God, that's good.
And it's your boy Supa Dave. But guess what, y'all?
We don't care.
We don't care.
Doses.
I hate the homies.